Hey friends, it's time for That's Life with Julie, and it's Friday, so I'm going to answer one of those pressing questions that you have, that you're just like, I must know these things. Julie, please answer these things for me. And this is it. Julie, what was the worst fashion ideas that you ever had? Well, I'm so glad you asked. The first bad fashion idea that I had, but I can actually blame it on my mother, was wide gauge corduroy pants. This would have been during my husky period when I was in, 6th grade, and it was hard to find sizes in the girls department that fit me, and so my mom decided to go to Richard's department store, which is now Plantations, and I had this flashback when I was at Plantations in the store. I was like, oh, this is where it happened. This is where they were purchased. Yeah, so my mom went to Richard's and bought a pair of husky boys wide gauge corduroy pants. So when I walked, you heard me walking because my thighs were talking. You know what I'm saying? Sheet. Bad idea. That was my mom's fault. The second idea is the self-highlighting kits that you could buy back in the late 70s, early 80s. Went to my grandma's house. Love going to grandma's house. Got away with murder. And she bought me a highlighting kit, so I highlighted it all up. And by the time I got done, I had like a big pumpkin on my head. That's what it looked like. It was lovely. And my mom was thrilled because we had school pictures just a little bit after that. She was so happy. Happy. All right. Then what would be, the high-waisted jeans. This was Jerry Ann Johnson's fault. Jerry Ann, now I'm looking at you. It was your fault. Because I would come over to your house, hanging out with your sister Cindy, and you'd walk through and you had these high-waisted jeans on, and they looked so stinking cute on you. Like Pam Dauber on Mork and Mindy. I was like, I must have high-waisted jeans. So my mom bought me a pair. They had the two metal zippers, on the side. I think maybe you had a pair like that. And I decided I must have them, so we got them. But see, here's the trouble. I'm not high-waisted. I'm pretty short-waisted. In fact, my breast and my waist and my hips, they just kind of went smudged all together. Like about in this space right here, everything was together. So when I put those on, I had to lay down in order to get them zipped up. And one day, a little flesh got caught. It hurt. I still have a scar to show for it. And I just never rocked the high-waisted jeans like you did, Jerry Ann. Another bad idea, that Sheena Easton haircut. What was I thinking? What can I say? Prince, he was such a studly little 4'3" guy. I mean, he just took over and I wanted to rock it like Sheena Easton. So I got that hair all cut and looked a little hacked. Yeah, not my best. But the worst, I would say, probably my worst fashion decision ever, was buying a bandeau type bikini. Did you know bandeau in French means diminutive strip of cloth? Did you know that? Yeah. Well, see, there's never been a time when a diminutive strip of cloth should ever attempt to try and cover anything of mine. Yeah, I'm not exactly rocking that. So I bought it, and I went off a high dive, and it kind of went like that and became like a little piece of fabric about this wide. And I had trauma for days and weeks and months afterwards. That's the last time I wore that bikini, and it had those macrame hooks. You know what I'm talking about? The little plastic hooks in between like the girls and then on the side of the hips. And you know who's to blame for that? Michelle Monning. Yep, it was Michelle's fault because she wore one like that, and I saw her at the Brunswick swimming pool, and she looked fabulous. So I thought I should get one, but turns out Michelle could rock it. So there you go. Inane things that you don't really need to know, but hey, it makes life more interesting. That's Life with Julie, and I'll talk with you guys later.